Yeah,
We talked
yeah,
about
yeah,
this.
yeah.
After you were done playing basketball, you went into the banking scene. Kind of tell me about that, and then you came back to basketball. Obviously,
Yes,
your
yes.
one love.
Yeah. Well,
True love.
I don't know how I got into banking. Honestly, I'll tell you how. But going back to school, math was my worst subject. I
Right.
hated math.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So, after school got done, I had some opportunities to play professionally overseas, and then my body's like a 90-year-old man. Like my knees are shot. So, they were like, yeah, you might want to consider something else.
Yeah, maybe you're done here.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Put him on IR.
yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? And then I was thinking like, okay, if I have kids and a family one day, I want to be able to move and be mobile, instead of being in pain all the time. So for me, and this goes back to my dad, like, what are you going to do after basketball? And, I got hit with that harsh reality very, very soon and abrupt. And, one of my friends, like, I got my degree in business management. One of my friends was like, you know what? The banking world is a good place to be. They love athletes, right? I know you don't have like a banking background, but they love athletes and how they're go-getters, and they're able to relate to anybody and walk into different rooms and communicate and are not afraid of the lights or the pressure, when it comes to things like that. So he's like, you should try it out. I'm like, I guess.
So like banking.
Yeah.
Banking, basketball.
Yeah. I'm
So that was like
this-
numbers.
Yeah, I was like, this is not what I planned. And even my friends were like, don't you hate math? I'm like, well, yes,
Yeah.
but I guess I have a computer that does all the stuff for you.
I don't need to do anything.
Yeah, I just talk to people and give them details. But so I got into banking for a couple of years. I was a business banker for a couple big banks and a couple small banks as well. And then, through that time, I was still doing like men's leagues on the sides, playing as much as I could. And, being in the scene of Northern Colorado, I was able to be really in the middle of the basketball scene, especially high school, middle school, whatever. I saw it all.
Yeah.
And, for me, at some point, I was like, at one point, I want to get back into basketball. I know I'm not going to play professionally right now, but I think there's another impact that I can make with this game. And I honestly think there needs to be more direction and, just a voice of reason when it comes to the game of basketball in Northern Colorado.